Namaste. What is Arduino UNO? It is an open source microcontroller board. It uses 8 MB 328P microchip programmed with C, C++, processing and Java. What can you do with Arduino? DC, servo and stepper motor are controlled. Digital and analog sensors are controlled. Line following robot, smart home control system, automatic greenhouse control systems and many more projects are made with Arduino UNO. Features of Arduino UNO. First, memory. It uses AVR CPU at up to 16 MHz crystals, 32 KB flash, 2 KB SRAM and 1 KB EEPROM inside the Arduino UNO. Next is the security. Power on resets POR, brownout detection BOD. The protocols of Arduino UNO: UART, I2C, SPI. The important pins of Arduino UNO. It has a 14 digital input-output pins, 6 analog input pins, 2 interrupt pins, and 6 PWM pins. The digital pins of Arduino UNO. The digital pins are used for digital input and output. The voltage levels of digital input-output pins is 0 and 5 volts. 0 denotes the low voltage and 5 volt denotes high. Digital pins can be pulled up using 10K resistors. It can also be pulled up or pulled down with program. Total of 14 digital pins in Arduino UNO. Let's see all digital pins one by one. First, digital pin D0, digital pin D1, digital pin D2, digital pin D3, digital pin D4, digital pin D5, digital pin D6, digital pin D7, digital pin D8, digital pin D9, digital pin D10, digital pin D11, digital pin D12 and digital pin D11. Digital pin D13. Next, analog pins. Analog pins are used for analog input. Voltage level is 0 and 5 volt. 10-bit ADC is used to convert analog value to digital value. Thus, 0 to 5 volt is mapped into 0 to 1023 digital values. Total of 6 analog pins in Arduino UNO. Let's see all analog pins. Analog pin A0, analog pin A1, analog pin A2, analog pin A3, analog pin A4 and analog pin A5. PWM pins, pulse width modulations, used for PWM output signals. The digital pins followed by tilde symbols are PWM pins. The PWM duty cycles vary up to 0 to 100%. DC, servo and stepper motors are used PWM output to control the speeds of the motor. LED brightness is also controlled using the PWM output. Total of 6 digital pins in Arduino UNO. Let's see all digital pins which have a PWM features. Digital pin D3, digital pin D5, digital pin D6, digital pin D9 and digital pin D10 and digital pin D11 are PWM features. Interrupt pins. Interrupt pins in Arduino UNO uses for hardware interrupts. Interrupts can be detected using high or low input in digital pins 2 and digital pins 3. Microcontroller stops the current task and goes to subroutine when the interrupts detected. 2 interrupt pins in Arduino UNO. The interrupt pins are D2 and D3. Digital pin D2 and digital pin D3 are used as interrupt pins in Arduino UNO. Protocols. There are 3 protocols in Arduino UNO. Let's see one by one. First is UART. UART stands for Universal Asynchronous Receiver and Transmitter. It is a full duplex transmission. There are many sensors uses UART communication. Program is also uploaded by using UART pins. The UART pins in Arduino UNO are digital pin D0 has a UART TX and digital pin D1 is uses as a UART RX. Next, I2C. I2C stands for Inter-Integrated Circuit. It is a half duplex transmission. SCL and SDA pins are used for I2C communication. 2 to the power 8 to 256 devices can be used using only these 2 pins. Example of I2C sensors are MP6050, BMP180, etc. The I2C pins in Arduino UNO are A4 and A5. A4 is used as SDA serial data and analog pin A5 is used as a serial clock of I2C protocol. Next is SPI. SPI stands for Serial Peripheral Interface. It is a full duplex transmission. All the SPI devices uses same serial clock MISO and MOSI of Arduino UNO pins, but different chip selects for different devices. Digital pin D13 is used as serial clock. Digital pin D12 is used as a MISI master in slave out. Digital pin D11 is used as MOSI master out slave in. Digital pin D10 uses as a chip select. And when we use multiple SPI devices, then we can use remaining digital pins as a chip selects. Thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe.